sit quietly as a government and these things are going on. Yesterday, their bodies were found here. We criticize former president, we are government. Former president, we are government, was heavily criticized for the issue of this mysterious death today that has increased in Nima today. That has increased in Nima County today. And in my mind, the government of Liberia, like you did when you were in opposition, you condemn here, it should continue. I will call you back. I will call you back, please. I will call you back. Every now and then, waking up to such a news of a lifeless body being discovered, I think it's wrong, it's bad, and the government will have to take some stands. The government will have to take some stands, especially when it is the legendary period in Nima. I'm specific with Nima because there were of recent mysterious death has increased in that place. Who killing these people? Who are the ones killing these people? Why are these people dying? Why? If you wake up in the morning, it's the other person, John Brown, died. From Nima, his body was discovered. This other person died. And their body was discovered so and so place. You woke up to the news, there was a dead body discovered in Ganto, this other side of Ganto. Why our people dying mysteriously and the government is not saying a word to what's happening? Fellow Liberians, if it was not right yesterday, I don't think it should be right today. It is not about the time, but it is wrong. Whether yesterday, day before yesterday, or whatever time, it is wrong. And this issue of mysterious death that has increased in number of recent, I'm aware that the international community, they're watching, they're following this, they're following what's happening in our country, especially in Nimba. And this needs to stop. This needs to stop. Though we've not heard anything relating investigation about those that killed or those that have been killing people in that place of recent. Oh yeah. Why is it that the government did not launch an investigation? Why are we not hearing about investigation being launched into the mysterious death of recent in Nimba? Then when people say things here, others from the other side will want to, and you know, for me, I've said it and I will continue to say that once it is about the lives of our people, once it is about the livelihood of our people, we'll continue to say whether it hurts you or not, the fact should be said on this platform. You get one Daniel Sando or information minister, whenever they're addressing whenever they're addressing Mika, they don't talk about some of these things. They don't talk about it. These are issues we should be talking about because it involves the lives of our people. Because it involves the lives of our people. This one by-election, people just die. You woke up, they say, oh, we discovered this other dead body in so and so place. Oh, we discovered the other dead body wrapped in a lap or so and so place. What's that? What is happening in Nimba? What is going on in Nimba County? what is really going on in Nimba, fellow Liberians? That every morning we'll wake up to the news of a dead body being discovered, and this other one is happening this way. Look, let me say this. Fellow Liberians, if there are people that are involved with the killing of innocent Liberians, simply because they want to get to power, simply because they want their interest to be, elected in that election in Nimba, they'll have to desist. And I think the government herself needs to be serious, especially when it comes to the issue of mysterious death of recent that has increased in Nimba. Why our people will be dying as if to say they're supposed to die at any point in time, or they should be dying like chicken. Because a chicken, anytime you catch it, you want to kill it, you kill it. In Liberia, people raise that chicken, they get beat, they kill it, they eat it. You see snake, you kill it, eat it. But they are human. Why should we get involved in killing our fellow friends? Why should we get involved in killing our fellow friends? And the government of President Joseph Boakai, they quiet and they're not saying anything towards what's happening in Nimba. And I want to condemn this in the strongest possible term. What's happening? And I would like to call on the people of Nimba to be careful with their children. Even those of you, they elder the ones, be careful while you even live in the house, go in the street, pray to God. Because this place, Nimba, is no longer safe. Nimba County has become very, very desperate. It is not safe for our people. And you have a government that you elected. These things are happening. You don't hear them. They don't talk about it. They don't say nothing about it. As if to say they're in the know of what's happening. It hurts. When these things are happening, sometimes I get disappointed. When the government that should be taking precautionary measures, that these things should not happen, they will sit reluctantly and they will not say a word. You won't hear them condemning it. But yesterday, they were all around condemning. They were shifting blame here on former President Weah. But today, our people are dying in Nimba as if to say they are chicken or they are just a grasshopper. That you just get it from the grass, you kill it anytime. And that is wrong. It needs to stop. The people you killing, they are the ones, or the people that are dying today and you're not saying a word, they are the same people that elected you. So while they will be dying and you said reluctantly, you're not saying a word, and no investigation been launched. if I'm not mistaken, um, it has happened now over, I think, 3 to 4 times. And this is wrong. The president is quiet. The information minister is quiet. Gregory Coleman, he's quiet. And none of them saying something about what's happening. They continue to play dead ears. They behave as if to say they're not aware of what's happening. And that's what they're doing. And that is completely wrong, fellow Liberians. And we need to call on the government. We need to call on the government of Liberia to ensure that it protects the life of our people. The life of our people is very, very paramount to us. The life of our people is paramount to us. We will not sit there and people killing our people in Nima, and then we said we remain quiet. It is about the life of our people. I'm calling on the government of Liberia to take some stance. If he refuses, fine. But Liberians watching what's happening. Liberians watching what's happening under President Joseph Boakai. And I've said it and I will say it again, that it needs to stop, fellow Liberians. We all need to condemn what's happening and call on the government to take action, to launch investigation. Why would people just be dialing all around the place in that place? Why people would just be dialing at that? What's that? So, if the people even leaving their home to go and get something, their life should be at risk, fellow Liberians. Their life should be at risk. And then you wake up, you see dead body wrapped in a lapper. That should be a sound. It should be a sound to even the government or those involved with the investigation. I don't know whether in fact whether there is anything being done or there's anything going on like investigation, because we've not heard nothing about it. So where the laptop came from? Well, it came from the star and it fell on that dead body. And I had the opportunity to speak with one of my friends from Nimba. I had the opportunity to speak with one of my friends. He's a media practitioner in Nimba. And he said to me, George, all of our people that they've died in Nimba, they were not ill. The family members, they've said to us that some left their homes strong. You leave your house and you say, oh, I go into hustle. When you go down to go hustle, you can't come back. The next morning, they hear about death news. And this is wrong, fellow Liberians. Those involved with the killing of our people will have to stop what they're doing. Those involved with the killing of our people will have to stop. will not appreciate people doing that, and will not also keep quiet when people are doing what they're doing. If you will sit there and you feel that we'll keep quiet, then you'll be joking, you'll be daydreaming. I've come this afternoon, fellow Liberians, to call on the government. It is about the people that elected you. They're being killed mysteriously. What are you doing? What are you doing about these people that are being killed? What are you doing? And look, let me say this. If the president, the Honorable Joseph Newman Boakai, if you've heard or talk about you're not in charge of the country, you need to get in charge. Oh yes, you need to get in charge of the country, oh man. You need to do that because what's happening? It doesn't show a good sound for you. It is not a good legacy for you. And you know who now will suffer now? That your children and great-grandchildren. That your children and great-grandchildren will suffer what's happening. Because these things are happening, President. You're not talking about it. You're not instructing your quote-unquote police officer to protect the lives of our people. To protect the lives of our people. Yesterday, we're here and we're blasting Gregory Coleman of his police officers, killing people here, shouting people and killing people. Today, we're talking about mysterious death in Nimba, especially during by-election. And the president, you still quiet. Who does that? Who does that? Fellow Liberians. And then people want us to be quiet. People want us to be quiet. No, we won't. We will continue to talk about the ills. We will continue to do what we're doing. You know why? Because it is the right thing we're doing. You don't have to say to others what we're doing is right. But what's happening currently in Nimba County needs to stop, fellow Liberians. If it will cause Nimbayans based here to petition the government to launch investigation into what's happening, it is important. Nimbayans, those of you that are here listening to me, the leadership of the Nimba citizen based in Monrovia, you have to take some actions. You have to petition the government to protect the lives of your people. Oh yeah. Why should we have the police and these things are going on? Who's responsible for what's happening? Where are we with investigation of the people that died in Nimba? When you speak with your friends, when you try to investigate some of the things happening in Nimba, especially as it relates to the death of our people in that place, all they will say to you is that investigation still going on. Oh, 3, 4, 5 persons don't die. They're not being able to do one investigation. They're not being able to do one investigation. But again, fellow Liberians, it's up to you. You're watching what's happening. You see the way, the form and manner in which your people, they die all around the place in Nimba. So, look, let me say this, fellow Liberians. 2029. In fact, 2028 to 2029. I think we have to be our own security. In 2028, 2029, we have to be our own security, especially motorcyclists. When you in the street, when you live in your home, you have to find means and protect yourself. When you're getting out, find means and just get something on you to protect yourself. Because you see what's happening? Your friends, they've been killed in Nimba, mysteriously. Every morning we woke up to death news. We woke up to death news. And you elected a government that are very irresponsible and they're not saying nothing about what's happening to our people. And they want us to come and sit here and keep mute. What's that? Those responsible, I know. I'm fully aware that the United Party won't remain in power forever. What are 12 years they will leave? What are 12 or 24 years? I'm aware that the United Party will give space. And what's happening, the next government I will take on, the next government I will come on, those killing our people will answer questions. Those killing our people will be punished. And it will be brought to the public space for what they're doing. You can't kill people because you want to win election. If those of you candidates, those of you senatorial candidates in Nimba, if any of you involved, you have to stop. Whether it is Edith Gongro, whether it is Mark Buliwan, whether it is Samuel Koga or whoever, you need to stop what you're doing. If it is whoever, you need to stop. It is wrong. The same people you're going to and telling them to support you, you're killing the same people. Amen. Why people will be wicked to this extent? Why? Quickly before I open the phone line, I will talk a bit about the issue with either Gonglo of recent and other violent UP partisans and the MDR partisans. But again, I want to call on the government. Those that are dying in Nimba, they are your citizens. They elected you. They're being killed mysteriously. What are you doing about it? What are you saying about it? If you have earlier planned not to say something about it, then you need to come out now and say something. You need to come out at this time and say something. Because it is about the life of our people. If we don't love them, we love them. They are our people. You can't continue on to do what you're doing. You can't continue to treat them in such form and manner. You love them. If you love them, why are they being killed and you're not talking about it? Let's move on. I watched a video. And the video, in fact, is circulating on the social media. Keep playing the cash giveaway, fellow Liberians. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. You play with 200 Liberian dollars, you win 10,000. Three persons. So the two persons will play two times, and one person will play one time quickly. Then right after this discussion, I'll take a few calls and I'll do the next job before we move to the remaining two talking points. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with 200 Liberian dollars, and of course you win 10,000 Liberian dollars. I watched a video that is circulating on the social media. involving the lone female senatorial candidate. That her campaign process was halted by violent UP and MDR partisans in Warplay, Nimba County. Let's acknowledge those of you watching the live, and just continue to share the live. Leave a comment. I will acknowledge that you're watching. Let's acknowledge those of you watching. And if you just joined the live, please share it. Invite others to join. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I will acknowledge that you're watching. Juje Wongwe, he says, I'm watching. Asata Mela, good afternoon, Brother George. I'm watching live from Red Light. Good to be on the show. CDC Papi Success Keita for life. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia, or VOL from Dupo Route, Rescue Tree. Turn to big excuse, manage your expectation for 2029. Harris J. Saki says, good afternoon. I'm watching from Kakata, Mike County. Stanley Sharif goes on and said, good afternoon to you, Brother George. I'm watching from unknown destination this afternoon because Liberia is no longer safe under this government. Man, I don't want you. I don't want to go that route. Honorable Fumba Ture Junior says, good afternoon, George. I'm watching from Cowell Valley, Kenan. My brother wants the VBS involved in this by-election in Nimba County. People, my man, no, I don't want us to accuse the vice president in such form. I don't want to do that, please. Stanley Sharif says, Brother George, thank God I'm a private security personnel. I'm well protected in my own way. But this country is not safe. And the international communities and ECOWAS should come to our aid. Great Clone Destiny Egg Seaton says, so sad. I'm following from District 11, Moserado County. Rebecca Lomuntor says, good afternoon. I'm watching from Kakata, Maigibi County. Asata and Miller goes on and said, we now believe that it was these people that were killing the people during President Weah time and saying it was CDC government. No, you can just say that. You can perceive so. Stanley Sharif says, my advice to all citizens in Nimba County, please hide your identity for your own safety because no, don't accuse Samuel, please. I don't want us to be doing that. It is not proven. And several others from Unity Party are haunting you. So are haunting you all. Please be careful. Murphy Heaney, he writes, good afternoon, Brother George. I'm watching from District 9, where one of the best lawmakers live, Representative Foko. Brother George, our nation needs to be rescued from those looters, he says. Stand for Neville, the need to stop whatever wickedness they're doing there. I'm following from Maryland County, Plebo, Statutory District 2. So guys, continue to share the live, star 799, star 90 hash, star 799, star 90 hash. So, ladies and gentlemen, share the live. Those of you watching, Liberians, share the live. And let's move on. And so, like I said, I followed the incident that occurred recently in Nimba involving the lone female candidate in Nimba, Madam Edith Gonglo, where her campaign was being halted by violent UP and MDR partisans in a town in Nimba called Borpley. It's been reported everywhere. Fellow Liberians, look, let me say this. I'm yet to understand as to why people will win election and still be angry. I think we need to go and do some research. Those of us going to school, let's find time. Let's do some research as to why can make people get to public position, especially elected position, and still be angry. Madam Edith Gonglo, she is an independent candidate. Why go after her? Why attack her? And now other media institutions were able to capture those that were involved, some of those that were involved. Credible media institutions like Front Page Africa, they reported that those that were involved into the attack of Edith Gonglo were the MDR partisans and that of the Unity partisans. And up to present, the government will not say something about it. So I read another platform and I saw the caption was the lone female candidate narrowly escaped attack. For what? It said now her right to contest. It said now her right to contest or to participate in that election in Nimba. Is that why she's being attacked or what? And look, this time around, I won't mince my words on what I'm about to say. Samuel Koga will have to behave. Samuel Koga will have to behave. He's misbehaving too much, and I don't know whether he's power drunk or I should find a better word, and I think I will have to do some research to find a better word to see as to where can I place this young man. Look, Samuel, you are a representative. You are a representative. You still have something around 5 years. Why are you so ego? Why are you so power grieved to this extent? That you be instructing your supporters to be going after people, to be going after your colleagues that you are participating in the process that should be peaceful. And you're sending your supporters to go after her. And I heard somebody saying, oh, that intimidation, the Jamaican and all of that. We should be sitting here and talking about people intimidating people through such a means. So why if they have people too now to respond the way they were going to her, or the way they were going to our supporters, if they were going to respond in such form? And today we'll be here again saying different things. Then today we're going to be here and saying something else. And if the Vice President Jeremiah Kun is in the know of the attack in that place involving Edith, they will have to stop. They will have to stop. Look, if you are going to an election, probably these guys, they don't know. But this is it, right? The first time or the last time when I looked, it was the MDR of Samuel Koga. They said, oh, she wasn't qualified. She never had a voter card and all the thing. And in fact, she instructed her sister to get a voting card for her, and they said all sort of thing about this lady. And the later they went back and they withdrawn the case. Then this is the scene, Edith. You instructing your gangs to go after her. You call them partisans. Why only Edith you guys are going after? Why only Edith Gonglo everyone will be going after? And I think this is wrong, fellow Liberians. We have to stop what's happening. This thing needs to come to an end, fellow Liberians. What's that? Why go and attack someone who want to exercise her right? You go and attack the lady. You send your Unity partisans, your MDR partisans, they go and attack her for what? So if she were not to escape, so you're coming to do something else to her. Oh yeah. They all want to do something else to the lady. Then time they will discussing something different because nothing will come from out of it. If they were to do anything to Edith in that place, nothing was going to come from out of it. Because you know why? There are government people there. The instruction was given to them by big hands. So nothing will come from out of it. We're talking about the MDR and the Unity Party, yeah. Then you say, why? So again, I want to call Edith Gonglo where you have to be careful. And there's a need that you build a system. I'm talking about security system. Wherever you're going, these people should go with you. I heard the likes of Alexander Cummings and others, they've endorsed your candidacy. Great. What you need to do, talk to the people, let it get people to help you. Let it get security people to help you everywhere you go. Because what they've started, if you were looking, fine. What they've started, if you were looking, fine, it's good. But don't forget that your life is very, very important. Your life is important. Very, very important. And I want to call on other political parties. I want to call on other political parties. I want to use this public medium to call on other political parties, what are civil society groupings. You need to come out and say something about what's happened of recent. I follow the CDC, and I think they were condemning the incident. It's about time that the women groupings, women groups, this is what they're doing to your colleague, to one of your friends. She's been attacked by the Unity Party and that of the MDR. Oh, you sit too and keep quiet? It's up to you. It's up to you. If you're not calling the government to stop, if you're not calling the Unity Party to stop, it's up to you. But again, Samuel is misbehaving in that place. And Samuel will have to stop what he's doing. If the vice president is involved, he needs to stop what he's doing. If that was done through his instruction, he needs to stop giving those kind of instruction to people. Because you know why? It has the propensity to undermine the peace that we enjoy today. Andrew S. Fire Jr. says, good afternoon, George. I'm calling from my office at Singleton Street. George, I support the only female in the by election. Secondly, we the residents of Cowan in Georgia Township called some Commissioner Patience Binder to give us a developmental plan for our community. And also revisit the election committee that was appointed by her. That's great. So the cash giveaway is on. Two presidents play two times quickly. Two presidents play two times. Shortly we'll go to the lines and we'll take few calls and we'll come back. We'll talk about the release from the University Faculty Association that was released yesterday evening. I will read the release here on the show and we'll have some conversation surrounding the release, and then we will conclude on Senator Chia's statement, and then we take our final batch of calls and then we'll wrap it. So keep playing the cash giveaway, star 799 star 90 hash, star 799 star 90 hash. You play with $200 Liberian. You stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000. Brabi M. Ba says, good afternoon, George Wei. I'm following live from Bushro, Aslan. I'm baffled by the CDC leadership wanting partisans, their government denying power for national. What you meant? I'm baffled by the CDC leadership wanting partisans, their government denying power financially during their 6 years of leadership to pay dues. Left you guys that get appointments with fat salaries, shoulder or support the party, and leave poor and suffering partisans alone. Okay, that's it. That's how you seize it. It's up to you and the CDC or whoever. But let's take a few calls, fellow Liberians. Continue to play the cash giveaway. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. I'm giving out $10,000 Liberian dollars. And while I'm here, a lot of people will get the $10,000. Yeah, trust me. So if you're listening at the moment, what you need to do is to play. Yeah. Play continuously. Play as many times you can play in order to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars right here this afternoon. Keep playing star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars and win 10,000. Let's go to the phone line. Those of you in Bonk, Grand Bassa, and other counties, Mike Gibby, wherever you are, you want to phone in, we can hear you. 0773-978564, 0773-978564. Those of you in Maserado, 0773-419502, 0773-419502, 0773-419502. If you're in Lofa, you're in Pong, and wherever you are, 0773-978564 are the numbers. Let's get this call coming through. Good afternoon, welcome. What's your name?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We're in studio.
Good afternoon, welcome. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Emmanuel Smith.
Emmanuel, go ahead. Let's hear you.
And I'm phoning from my office this afternoon. You know, I'm listening to you, and I'm a little bit surprised some of the comments that you are making as a journalist. I think you need to firstly investigate before you start to accuse other people.
Who have I accused here?
You are accusing the Unity Party of carrying on violence against idiots without an investigation. I think the journalistic field, I'm not a journalist, but...
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good.
You are protected. Speak your mind.
It has to do with balancing the news and be very accurate, because you have people listening to you.
Okay.
For you to sit on a platform and just categorically accuse...
Hello.
Yeah.
When did you join? Yeah. When did you join the show?
I listened to you from the beginning of the conversation.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me talk about having conversation with journalists from Nimba?
You quoted people, but those are people who were giving their own opinion. But I'm saying...
No, listen now. Listen. They are media practitioners, right? They gave us information from the scene.
Okay, so telling us, right?
Did you follow Front Page Africa?
No. I'm not talking about front.
Okay, listen now. No, listen. Yeah, listen to me now. So the reason. Yeah, listen to me. The reason you hear me, and I spoke the way I speak was because it has been reported, and in fact, I spoke with people that I confide in, and they said these people they were United partisans.
Okay.
There are people that can't vouch for the United Party.
In that, you still indicting yourself, because if somebody say they are Unity partisans, as a journalist, you call people from the Unity Party to certain.
So what you expect them to say? Some of you are driven by a belly, so you say what you say. Welcome. What's your name? Hello. Go ahead. You are live on the show. Let's hear you.
My brother, you know, you get journalists, maybe that Johnny Lewis you get information from. So when you talk about that, I mean, I say,
hello, so you don't trust, hello, hello, so you don't trust the front page Africa too, and other media outlets are reporting.
People.
These guys are interesting. Okay, thank you. Let's get another person. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hello, Mr. Wade.
Yeah, hello, welcome, sir. What's your name?
You're speaking with Peter Sign. I join you from Brooklyn District 4.
Peter, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Mr. Wade, this is Katikolo call it clear. I don't know where our brother came from and giving you hard time. These people are noted for electoral violence. Before the 2023 election, we saw the same group of people doing the same kind of thing. This is the Liberia shenanigans. They in Lofa County, and people who said they were Liberia brigade, today we are seeing them immersing the government. Why would they go on the land say, boy, or you who call himself double on chip? What would he say about the guy who called himself, Liberia brigade, who had a red bag, or single bar who were arrested? What happened to him? And the free as information is, he's now a commissioner or somebody in this government. Why can't you go and tell the government do not allow or people who are involved in electoral violence to serve our government?
Okay, thank you.
Who is the vice president? Is the vice president or you know about the vice president? How did he come in recent in Lima County? Anybody who cares to vote for any other candidate besides or Samuel Koga is an invalid vote. How can he characterize that?
Thank you.
Or kind of inciting electoral change and violence?
Thank you. Let's get another person on the line. Welcome. What's your name?
Hey, good afternoon, my fellow brother, my Ponkande brother.
Hey, Mark, welcome to the show. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Way. I'm calling from the Canada Grand Bassa County, one of Ponkande family. Mr. Way, look, they buy election that in Nima County. They would not be careful and would not pray to the Almighty God. There were the king were afraid of that day we're going to be talking about. Just for the by-election, it was bringing in Nima. Because on to every this morning, what on your mind? A German call that he didn't even get his name. He told the store holder he can't call his name, but they play his air. He saw the president putting people together, go to secretary.
No, I don't want all I want here. Please, let's not discuss that. I will say on our other station. Yeah, you ought to discuss that on our other station.
If they can start in the Congo where they can start in the Congo where they what they can do, Dodi. So we can get pray to God because they buy election, it will be turned in him and it will bring brutality, rape, and color war over there. Seriously.
Thank you
for your talk, my brother.
Thank you. Let's get another person on the line. Welcome. What's your name? From where you joined the show?
George, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You are live on Bits and Pieces. Let's hear you.
This is the voice of Andrew today. I'm Andrew Spire, the serial ITC board calling from my Singleton Street office.
Andrew, go ahead. Let's hear you.
George, firstly, let me commend you for your talking point this afternoon. You see, before I go any further, I support the loan making in the by-election. And all of our brothers and sisters in Lima County go and vote that female, which is in this Congo way. You see, George, some of us, we are not just partisans or supporters of this government or of UP. We are what we call the rescue soldier. But we will not mind because we are the rescue soldier and then we will look at things that are harmful to our country and then we get to support it. We will not do that. Violence is something that we all should stand together and against. That lady is the only female, the low female, our mother. Why should people gather themselves and then what we call go and attack her? For what reason? We are in a 21st century, George. These things are 100% criticized, and we need to criticize them 100%. And last year, George, I beg you, that gave me that. You see, some of us, we live within the Kaware area. We have a commissioner there that refused to give all her developmental plan, which of course we are calling on her, Madam Patient M. Dena, to give all her developmental developmental plan for our community. What we call the our commissioner.
Okay.
We want her to give us her developmental plan.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. We've got your point. I think you've made a point already. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, George.
You call from under the street light. The street light, man. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Peter Derica, so I call from under the street light in Lower Johnson. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. You know, George, the hypocrisy and the deception is under eating the fabric of our society. So these guys are there now watching and seeing the video that's circulating the social media. The guys that are there wearing the United Party t-shirt, who are they? Yeah, people that are there wearing the United Party regalia. Then they are highlighting the issue that those guys coming from and from the other side want to defend. You can't defend anything, my brother. You both were here yesterday. Why you both even realize that you had to investigate issue before you can bring out? That's a complete deception. And the other thing will continue to flourish because you both elected people that cannot articulate their own platform. Sam Coker is a primitive politician. So he's seeing Ile Congo where as a threat. That's why the governor's group of thought to go and attack her.
Thank you.
So the place are going to help them.
Thank you.
Our United Party do not blame George. George cannot be end up blame for your comprehensive deficit.
Thank you. Thank you. No. So sometimes we'll take some of these things, right? I allow him to say what he wanted to say. But the time that we gave on him, he could not say nothing. He took over 3 to 4 minutes without saying anything. But listen, I spoke about the issue of the increase in the mysterious death in Nimba. Did you hear me call someone named? No. Because no journalist, no one person could point out that it was John Brown or Peter Paul that killed someone or that even instructed allegedly that did something. But I came to this and I called names. I called institution names here. Okay, so since I'm lying now, United Party can't sue me. And you United Partisans come and sue me now. Look, we don't just come here and say things because we want to say it. No. Oh, you think when people in the United Party, when they involved with killing people, I can't come here and say it. I can say it. But because I don't have evidence to it, so I will not say it. But when I have sufficient information and evidence, I will come here and say it. I'm telling you what I know about. Something that I got information on. Then I say to you, you say, so sometimes, you know, that's the kind of Liberia we find ourselves. So some of the young people will be protecting the $5 they get from the people. So whatever you say is right, obviously they will not see it that way. So sometimes I will let them, you will learn. They will make that, they will I will not put them off. I will allow them to say what they want to say because you know why? They're protecting the $5 they can get from the people. You know, people making life too many ways. when a man call here to say what he said, you will not get something now. So when people are begging when you call, you'll make your point. What even somebody call and say any other thing you'll forget about, hey, that the man on a view, you call, you give your own view, please. But let's get a few calls out this afternoon. Star 799 star 90 hash. This person is on the show. Welcome. What's the name for where you joined the show?
Yeah. How you doing? It's not compared to the fan.
It's the go ahead. Let's hear you.
Actually, thank you for the show. What taking place in Nima County is worrisome. You know, is that for peaceful citizens to be dying. The same people in Nima are supposed to get them vote, and the people dying. So, actually frustrating because some of us are family in Nima County. So it worries me a lot down here in my bedroom listening to you.
I mean, call the people, tell them to be their own security. Let the people protect themselves. No other better way you'll say it here.
Yeah, we can. But you are saying also, so how to join to say.
Go ahead.
You said something that's very much important. The demand in based in Mauritius should be the rise of voice. and meet the higher authorities and tell them what people are dying. You seen it? Then number two, in the Congo way, actually I came on the UPN, but I don't support that. Congo already have a job to do. Now this country is going through a lot of economic crisis. Why can you just get chance to for anyone in the race? Let the take that seat. Then at least space will not be open for another by-election. But the authorities say on social media, it's actually wrong. So anything going on over the violence, he is Samuel Coker, he is the one. He is the one that causing all of those things. Because he saw this woman on the media, on social media, I heard it. That woman cannot go in her house to open laptop. You don't have wife, you don't have mother. Then you insulting women. When you insult one woman, you are insult every women.
Okay.
So there's my point.
Thank you. You've made a point. Let's get another person. Welcome. What's her name?
Yeah, Mark Brown.
You said?
Mark Brown.
From where?
From District 2.
Your second time?
First.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I listened to you, got me reminded about Rwanda, Kigali, where a journalist sat on the platform and said something that made hundreds of thousands of citizens of Rwanda to be killed. But listen to you, you just remind me about that journalist. Yes, you are a complete replica of that journalist that sat on the platform, because for you to sit on your platform this afternoon and just mislead the people and accuse another group of people because you want this man called George Weah to come back to power, which I think is a dream.
Hello. Good afternoon. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm listening.
You know me? Do you know me in person?
I need to know you. I'm listening to you. Okay. I'm speaking as the exceptions that you make on the platform. I said, you remind me about.
Hello.
I'm telling you how.
You want to repeat yourself?
I said, you remind me of Radio Kigali everywhere. But on the list, sat on the radio and provided misleading information to people that led to the death of hundreds of thousands of people. And that is the same thing you are doing on that platform.
Okay, so what's your name, please?
No, it's not important. I'm telling you what I want to tell you.
Oh, you don't want to call your name? All right, no problem.
Bye, man.
No problem. All right, you see? For me, I will allow the people to do what they do, right? The fellow who just called, I really want to meet him in person. He sounds like he's an elderly man, but he's very irresponsible. Look, on several occasions, we've said things here, and at the end of the day, people go around and come back. What we say is what they made up with. But reach out to, if you got family, if you got people there, reach out to them. Take phone and call Front Page Africa, Nimba Country correspondent, Franklin Dolokuli. You don't even know who I'm talking about. You don't even know him. You don't know who he is when it comes to journalism or when it comes to investigation. You don't know him. You don't even know me. And then you just take phone, you call because someone said meaning on your phone. I mean, I will not be cutting you off because you know I want to cut you off. Somebody listening will say, oh, the man, because the person said they say they want. So he called the man. No, I will not do it. I will allow you to share your stupidity. I will allow you to do that. But again, some of these things when they call, they say, it just tells you clearly how they are. It tells you plain blank how they are. Like I said, I spoke about the issue of the mysterious death in our place. And none of them want to call and talk about it. I didn't call names. But here, I'm here talking about the issue of E-Dev and I'm calling names. And you doubting it. It's fine. It's up to you. But what I will ask you to do, go and investigate. Go and do. Some of you said you don't research, you don't investigate anything. You just take phone because you've been paid, you've been given little of nothing. You are driven by a belly, so you will do some of the things you're doing. But let's get another person. Welcome. What's your name? Hello.
Hi, my brother.
Man, Sisi, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you for the show. No, we will call them here when they let it and boss.
No.
People are very rude and arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Let me insult you. Yesterday, they were cutting for you. Because we were doing the wrong thing and they say it was wrong, right?
Man, Sisi?
Yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's show. Don't call that off, man. Yeah, we can't go and say the last of the doing it. Who said that boy in local classic? They were showing their faces, were red teacher. Who did it in local classic? And nobody was doing it. He never who can actually say, boy, he a blue teacher. Who was doing it? That's in the valley for doing it. They are the NDR. They're forgetting that war. Who killed Joshua in this country? In Morocco, who killed Joshua? And in the valley for Joshua. So let's do this. They were running with job. And the people of Morocco. Then what's about you might investigate what? We none of our can say. You don't have no bosses here, you don't come to after me. Just your platform is going for common. It's more for you. No, so you guys talk about it on a platform. Tell me about it, man. I get proof. I'm not proving I get. It's not for one woman, so about nothing, not something, not something. You have to one person for one reason. Well, that's why you didn't respect the other people where you do. You do whether you get them or what can be. For one reason. You see a number, you see a star, people are dying, you don't talk there, and let me see about it. You see who's doing it, and you're not doing it. You go in there, cool there, and you won't pass that up. What's that all in this country? You want to so too?
No, I don't want. Thank you, Masisi. Masisi, thank you.
Who are quiet? Who are quiet, you? If my city is going to buy it, but every hour that I can't point the country.
Masisi, thank you. Masisi, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's try to get another person right here. This person, welcome. What's your name?
Mr. Wade.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your name?
How you doing, brother?
I'm okay.
Yeah, thanks for your discussion this afternoon.
Go ahead.
But if there is any Radio Kigali in Liberia, I think that Radio Kigali has to do with those guys who are pushing sour sending in Lima. We're hearing cool guy talking about Mandingo Megan be being one. Woman can be being one. Can these kind of people be Radio Kigali? When you guys go and do your research, you come and present the Liberian people to serve all people who are not, the information going out well with it. Instead of speaking in their phone, they will come and, they share our ear. If there is any Radio Kigali in Liberia, Vice President Kuhn is the one who owns that radio because he the one is releasing a talk to be attacking other people that they are this one. Why they should not be about whether you Mandingo or you Gio or you don't want. Okay. Why they should be about tangible? Why you are making want to do to your people for your people what the pastor?
Thank you.
Say they want, I don't want, I want.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thank you, brother.
All right, thank you. Let get another person. Welcome. What's your name? *799 *90#. Play with $200 Liberian and win 10,000. Hello, welcome.
Afternoon, Mr. Wade. How you doing?
I'm okay. Welcome. What's your name? Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is James Water, chairman of the Veteran Assembly in District 16, New Kutan. Mr. Wade, let me give you the history background when they talk about, partisan being violent and people are defending unity partisan. What? Who killed the sedition in Lofa? When it started from Tomo Varaya, beyond the community and mocked them, and some of them died, some got wounded. They're not unity partisan. Let's start from their first partisan. Who made it during the time of, when we were approaching campaign, when he stated that if anybody tried to cheat in the election, it will be the end of Liberia. He said now a war drum sounding war drum of violence. Who made that statement? He said, Mr. Walker, at the time, is he now a third party of Unity Party? Is he now a violence? Eh? Where the humanitarian in Lofa, when he was threatening the immigration commander, Farabu, he said that anywhere you see Farabu, you will mock him to death. In fact, you will charter 25 motorbikes, 3 on each side of the back. Anywhere you see Farabu, you will mock him to death. Is he now a unity partisan? Then you are defending unity partisan for being violent in election. When he made that statement, it was during the campaign period in Lofa. watching that.
Okay.
You want to reunite the country. Listen to me. You reunite the country. So all of these things we put all behind us. Now the election in Nima, the Nibari have to be careful. All right? Don't hate your brother. Don't fight your brother. Don't kill your brother. Don't kill your auntie. Don't kill your uncle. Don't kill your nephew because of power. You are an Nibalian. I'm about to you. Anybody who wins, the person wins. Be a woman or man. Okay? Yeah, be a woman or man. There's one time in the election in one African country. A woman in my Victoria as the president and the vice president also a female. They are part to play among men in the world. This is how God made it too. So give me a chance if it is your time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I will take 2 calls. I will get 2 calls. Then I will do the frequent draws. I will give out $2,000 to 2 persons. Then I'll come back and then we will go through the release from the University of Liberia Faculty Association, and we'll talk a bit about Senator Austin Chie statement to the Supreme Court this afternoon on the show. Let's get 2 calls quickly, and then we do the frequent draw and give out $2,000 to 2 persons, and then we'll come back and then we'll move over our discussion. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars and win 10,000. Star 799 star 90 hash. You play with $200 Liberian dollars, you win 10,000. 0773-419-502. 0773-419-502. 0773-419-502 or better to 0773-978-564. 0773-978-564. 0773-978-564 or better to 0773-419-502. The numbers that put your voices through this afternoon. This is Biz and Pieces, and of course, it's on Voice of Liberia, 104.1 in Monrovia, 90.7 in Banga, and 89.7 in Kakata, 96.7 in Grand Bassa, 95.7 in Lofa. Good afternoon, welcome. What's your name?
Look,
hello.
Man, Sisi, you are a disgrace to woman.
So, star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars, then of course you win yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. My big brother is calling me. Oh, my word. Wow. Fred Yakbawolo Sodong, I don't know whether you want to participate on the show from the US. I just missed your call. But let's see. I will try to reconnect with you, Fred Sodong from the US. It's like he was actually calling me on WhatsApp. Okay. I will get back to you shortly. So let's get a frequent draw done quickly here. And we'll come back and move on with this show. Let's get the frequent draw done quickly here. Keep playing the cash giveaway. Keep playing. Star 799 star 90 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars. And of course, you stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Let's get this person quickly and be right back. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Champagne from Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County.
From Grand Bassa, go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, my brother, please don't give the guidance people and other people who don't know, most especially our country people who don't know, they will always spoil your name away because these guys, see the kind of, see the color that just called you, where just call up just now. These guys, you see, let me be bold to you to the fact here. Repetition, you see the guys, see why he's telling that you sounded somebody from the Rana who are talking about who brought a kill.
No, brother, forget about that man. Forget about that man. Just make a point, brother.
And see, those kind of things, it can cause problems. And they're only doing, nobody feel it. See what they did from the beginning of the election. And I brought them to power, see what they did. And see how they were not in power, they were killing on them, the way they get in power. That how to be kidding. The everybody, other people that want to see.
No, I don't want to accuse. I don't want to accuse the United Party of what's happening in Lima.
But at the behavior, you yourself during the election time, you saw attitude in Lofa. Nobody will tell you. You saw the attitude in Lofa. You saw the attitude all over the players. So nobody can tell you, Mr. Way. Thank you for having me on your show this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. The guys are interesting. You call me on unknown number, I will not take you. See the other man calling me on unknown number. You're wasting your time. Let's get where is it? Let's get this song quickly. Let me get this song quickly. Okay, I will take this call and I come back, take a song, then I do the two draws quickly. Then I move on to our next talking point. Hello, welcome. What's your name?
Hey, my name is Brian. I'm calling from District 3, Bombing County.
From Bombing, go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, brother. I said on here, I'm listening to people attacking you. They don't say what you are saying. You make a story on your own. What is happening to the United Party, the party scene? You said your capability will not know your record. But the attempt they're making with the stability, they will not even try. When they try, we're going to land Bombing County. Jose Numa Baka will not enter there. See what you are telling you? We are in consultation now. We're in error. We're sitting here, we listen to everything that is going on. We're yelling there. They're killing the people. They went in a year. I think today they were sitting out the radio to the someone there. They get tired, they listen. So we have to talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take this song. It's a wonderful song. The song was done by Richard Tukba. Yeah. It was done by Richard Tukba. It's called Goto. It's a wonderful Kwela music, and I know you like this song. Let's go. Welcome. Those have been Lofa Nimba. If you're in Bong, you're in Grand Bassa, wherever you find yourself listening to the show, I'd like to say welcome. This is Bits and Pieces on Voice of Liberia. 104.1 in Monrovia and other frequency across the country. The name is George. I'm George Way. Chief Jala Gravy, how are you doing? I'd like to delegate this song to you this afternoon. Randall SP Tete, he says, good afternoon, George Way. I'm Randall Singh SP Tete. I'm watching from Bangabong County. And of course, we'll take a pause in the music now and do the draws. Yes, the frequent draws. Let's try to do the draw here and get a $2,000 Liberian dollars going out to two of our frequent players. Keep playing. Star 799 star. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. You play with 200 Liberian dollars. You win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. So keep playing. Hello. Yeah, hello. I'm George Way and I call you from Voice of Liberia. What's your name, please? You said? Aaron? Have you been playing Voice of Liberia cash giveaway? When was the last time you played? When was the last time you played? Yeah, sure. You're not still on. Yeah, sure. You're actually one of our frequent players, and that's why we decided to send you $1,000. I just sent you the 1,000 Liberian dollars. Did you receive it? You receive it? Oh my word. Oh my word. My word. My word. My word. My word. Yes. So I still got one more present here. I got one more present here. And then I will do the draw. I will do it. I will just combine the entire thing, right? I will combine the entire thing. Star 799 star 90 hash. Continue to play. So let's move on. Let's move on. Federal Liberians. Yeah, we gotta move on. What's a release? Let me get a release here quickly. I'm trying to get a release here quickly, and then I will run through the release on the show so that yes, so that you get it for yourself. It's on Voice of Liberia, Bits and Pieces. We here every weekday, Mondays through Fridays, beginning 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Right here on Voice of Liberia. Let's get it. The University of Liberia Faculty Association. The University of Liberia Faculty Association is constrained to remind the government of Liberia and the University of Liberia about their obligations to the welfare of faculty and staff at the University of Liberia. The University of Liberia Faculty Association urges the government to settle all arrears owed the faculty for the last 1 year and live up to the terms and conditions of the contract signed by the institution and overload faculty. It can be recalled that in 2024, the University of Liberia Faculty Association staged a prolonged disengagement that lasted for more than 6 months. With adjourned and overload payment being top of the priorities in a meeting with the President, His Excellency Joseph Boakai Sr. in November 2024, the University of Liberia Faculty Association leadership was informed that the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning have been instructed to settle the outstanding arrears of adjourned and overload faculty. Similarly, in January 2025, during the inauguration of the U.S. President, His Excellency Boakai remarked that he had issued instruction to the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning to settle the arrears of our colleagues. Despite these pronouncements, arrears of our colleagues have not been paid, even though they are still offering their services to the university. Failure of the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning and the UL administration to settle their obligations with our colleagues have reduced their morale and undermined their ability to care for their family, thus leaving them traumatized. The University of Liberia Faculty Association leadership decried this inhumane treatment of professional Liberians by the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning and request immediate payment of all arrears for the past year and the current semester in a period of not more than 1 week beginning today. That was yesterday, April 9th. This release came out. The leadership hopes the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning and the EU administration will proactively complete the settlement of these liabilities to save us all of the impending embarrassment. And it was signed Eric Theophilus Patton Sr., Secretary General of the University of Liberia Faculty Association. And so you got it for yourself, fellow Liberians. You get it for yourself. So These are some of the things sometimes when we get the intel, when we are hinted by our associates, we come here and say, oh, you not getting proof. You not get it one, you not get it one. So today now, this is what we're getting from the Faculty Association of the University of Liberia. Fellow Liberians, you listen to the release. The Faculty Association of the University of Liberia, they're calling on the government and the administration of the university to ensure that their arrears are paid. And I think this should be the least thing we should be talking about here. I said it the other day and I will say it again. This should be the least thing we should be talking about. Faculty arrears should be the least thing. These are the things we said we're coming to improve. These are the things we said we were coming here to improve. Why? And look, let me say this. I'm sensing another protest. I'm sensing another protest. You know, when we get the information and we come here, we say, hey, people will say, oh. But I'm sensing another protest. I spoke with even some of the faculty, some of the faculty members. I spoke with them. Very soon, if the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, if they don't call these guys, I'm sensing protest not only from the faculty members, but even the students. The students at the University of Liberia will soon come out. Watch the show. And this, we hope it get the attention of the government. We hope it get the attention of the government. This should not be something politicized. People should not play politics with this. The arrears of our people, the faculty a year should be paid. Imagine someone working and they can get their arrears for over a year. You listen to the release. It has got them traumatized. But you know what I mean? In fact, you won't be respected, right? Your family won't respect you. Even your child, they won't take you to be serious daddy or whoever. They say, but what our papa say, he's not bringing nothing home. And so, I don't want us to politicize this, fellow Liberians. I've come to call on the government. I've come to even call on the administration, headed by the president of that administration, the University of Liberia, to look at this issue about the faculty. Their arrears should be looked at this time. Because if this is not done in time, if the Ministry of Finance continue to delay, if they continue to play politics with the guys' arrears, from what we've gathered, the faculties, some of the faculties members will take the street with the students of the University of Liberia. And you know why I don't like to see people coming out to protest? Because every time they come to the street, Greg will instruct people to kill them. If not killed, people will get wounded. They will shoot them with guns. They will tear gas our people. So I don't like to see our people coming out for protest. I don't like to see people come out and say they come to protest. That's why when our people, they are grieved, when we start to get information that the government is failing to do this, to live up to this, we come here and we call on the government to be able to live up to it. Because If the government don't do it, our people come out at the end of the day, they will tear gas people, people will get wounded. Under the instruction of Gregory Coleman. Under the instruction of Greg. I've come to call on the president. I've come to call on those involved, the Ministry of Education, that this is what's coming. This is what's happening at the University of Liberia. The faculty, they're complaining of their arrears. The president met with the people. You met with them. You had discussion according to the release. Why up to now? Why up to now? We don't have much time. We got about 7 more minutes to leave the show. So that's it. I just thought to call on the government and the administration of the University of Liberia to please try and look at the issue of the arrears. The Ministry of Finance, please make sure that there are people get their stuff. Yeah, it's important. Let's stop playing politics with this. I listened to Austin Chie, Senator Austin Chie. He has called on the Supreme Court not to yield to President Baka's alleged interference into Speaker Kovacs' Bureau of Information. Let's say this, fellow Liberians. The issue involving the House of Representatives. I want to say here publicly that I trust the Supreme Court. I trust the Supreme Court, and I know that they will do their best. And I want to say why it's true that I trust them. There are some there we don't trust. But look, I come to say to them, those of you on the Supreme Court bench, your integrity, it matters. Your integrity, it matters. And that's just what I have to say. You can think about it. Your integrity matters. Your integrity matters most. And you have to protect it. You have to protect your integrity. We're not just living life for today, but for tomorrow. But as per the allegations that we've started to receive, I know that the Supreme Court will do their best. I know that. So let's go to the line, take a few calls. You listen to the release, what you want to say to the administration of the University of Liberia, or what you want to say to the government, and the issue of Senator Chie. We don't have much time, but we'll take at least a few calls. We'll get a view on this. You listen to the release, you want to say something quickly. 30 seconds. Maybe we can get 3 to 4 callers quickly, and then we'll wrap it up on the shows. Star 799 star 90 hash. Star 799 star 90 hash. Let's go to the line, take few calls. 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502, better to 0773-978-564, 0773-419-502, better to 0773-978-564. All right, the numbers that put your voices through right here this afternoon on the show, Bits and Pieces. It's right here on Voice of Liberia. Let's hear you. What you have to say to the release you just listened to, that I just read from the Faculty Association of the University of Liberia. You listen to them calling on the government to pay their arrears. And like I said, I want to join them so that We call on the government to pay their arrears. The arrears you owe them, please try to pay. We don't want to see our people in the street. We don't want to see our people in the street. And so we're calling on the government, we're calling on our people. At the University of Liberia, the administration, headed by the Honorable President, please try to intervene and ensure that this issue with the faculty is settled. We gotta go. We got 2 more minutes to 4. And so that's it. We have to wrap it up on the show. We have to wrap it up. John David Nakula says, I'm watching. Yes, that's it. We gotta go.
Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to the nation, Liberia, the flag of Liberia is higher. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to the nation, Liberia. So on the flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 nations of people, we are known as First Republic. The Lone Star shining.
It has been a wonderful show here today. So every good thing must come to an end, no matter how good it is. Bits and Pieces return tomorrow. Of course, I'll be here tomorrow to bring you another fresh edition of the show. My name is George. I'm George Way. Jala Griffey were unable to be here today. Bye-bye, I'm out. I'll be back later to run the cash giveaway. Together, let's